Hello everybody, welcome back to Elder Wolf MTG. We are back with some more pack openings. Been doing pretty good on the season progress, doing okay on drafts, and then just doing my daily rewards as well, getting some packs here. So we've got a good one here today. Looks like we have 26 packs to open. So we're going to jump right into it, and I'm hoping with this set of packs I can do some constructed decks ideas that I've had. As you can see, my number of rares and mythics is low, as well as uncommon. So this is going to jump that up just a little bit, making some good vault progress as well, up to 34%, which is nice. But let's jump right in and we'll talk about the rares and see what we get in our packs. So first pack we open here, as you can see, I've got quite a bit of cards now. There's no like first ones new very often. Except for Wishing Well. So Wishing Well, 4-mana artifact, and you can immediately tap it when you put it in and put a coin counter on it. And when you do, you may cast a target instant or sorcery card with mana value equal to the number of coin counters on Wishing Well from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead, activate only as a sorcery. I mean, it's a good value card. It's slow. And then once you put a coin counter on it and you cast a 2-mana spell, let's say, then you can't cast any more 2 manas. You have to do 3 and then 4. So I see this much more constructed than limited. But yeah, okay card. I would not first pack one, pick one, this one whatsoever. All right, next pack. Gev, Scaled Scorch, 2 mana, 3/2. Ward, pay 2 life. Other creatures you control enter with an additional 1/1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever you cast a lizard spell, Gev does 1 damage to target opponent. Yeah, definitely worthy of pack one, pick one. It's a great signpost card, or really enabler for the red-black deal damage to opponent deck. Yeah, really good ward cost as well. And so, yeah, I would say I would pick this one really fast on pack one, pick one. Next one that we have. The Osteomancer Adept, 2 mana, 2/2 Death Touch, and until end of turn, you tap it. You may cast creature spells from your graveyard by foraging in addition to paying their other cost. If you cast a spell, it enters the finale. Really good value card. Excellent for the green-black squirrel deck. I would pick this one first. First time that I see it, so definitely would pick it first. Next pack. Zorline. Okay, last draft we had this one. It's a bomb. It's an immediate first pick. Even if you see it, even in pack 3, if you can swing it somehow and you have some flyers, it can be amazing. Yeah, absolute bomb. Probably should have been mythic, but yeah, I would definitely do Zorline immediately as fast as I can. Next pack, Dark Star, 3 mana, 2/3 flying with Offspring for 1. And so at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Incredible card advantage machine and super risky. You need some life gain to offset this, or you need to be incredibly aggro in order to really not put yourself in a bad place. So, I would be very tempted to take this pack one, pick one, just because you could force bats with a lot of life gain. But yeah, I think this is a very good card. Just there's some risk to it, but your life is a resource, so use it. Basically, this is what it takes advantage of your life as a resource. Would definitely pick this one up. All right, next pack. Wild card. We'll take that. Let's go next pack. Innkeeper's Talent. Oh, this is the super busted one. This is my first one to get of this. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on it. And then permanents you control with counters them have ward. And then if you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent, put twice that many on a permanent player set. Incredible card. Definitely pack one and pick one worthy, for sure. All right, next pack. For the common good, once forest and XX, and you create X tokens. So basically you pay 3, you get 1 token, pay 5, you get 2, pay 7, you get 3, so on and so forth. Then the tokens you control gain indestructible at end of turn. or until your next turn, and you gain life for each token. So you have tokens. Yeah, this could be really good. I don't know about pack one, pick one, but an enabler, if you're already in like the green-white rabbit deck, would be incredible with this if you have token generators. All right, next one. Another Zorline. Well, I'll take it and my collection. But yeah, that's a bomb. We've already talked about that. Oh, first one of my uncommon, Hazel's Nocturne. Yeah, not too shabby. I actually like that. I don't think I've ever seen that in the drafts I've done just yet, as you can tell. First of my collection. Next one. Another wild card. Okay, let's keep on going. Mabel. Yeah, it was awesome for the red-white mouse deck. 3/3 Lord, so other mice control get +1/+1, and then when Mabel enters, you create the Crag Flame, which is equipped to, and it has 1/1 Vigilance, Trample, Haste. An amazing card. Definitely pack one, pick one. Pick that up as fast as you see it. Ooh, I am mythic. Eluge, the Shoreless Sea. Wow, super heavy blue. 4 mana, 3 of them being islands. And it is an elemental fish. Eluge's power and toughness are each equal to the number of islands you control. And when Eluge enters or attacks, put a flood counter on a target land. It's an island in addition to its other types for as long as it has a flood counter on it. The first instant or sorcery spell you cast each turn costs 1 island less to cast for each land you control. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, I would pick this up. Pack one, pick one. I mean, you're forcing blue at this point, so it's going to be really hard to do. But if you do the blue-red spells, this could be an amazing enabler for that. But you're kind of having locked into something like that if you do it. Could do blue-black. I mean, you could do blue anything, I guess. But you're really wanting to have spells, right? Instants or sorceries. But yeah, pretty cool. Really like it. Artist Talent, 2 mana class. First state, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card if you do draw. That's a looting ability, then pay 3 non-creature spells you cost a colorless less to cast. And the final one, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent, it deals that much +2. Yeah, so really good for a lot of the reach damage, like deal 1 damage, land enters, deal 1 damage. Yeah, really, really interesting. I don't know, pack one, pick one, but if there was nothing else in the pack, like if this one, I would probably take Feed the Cycle over this. But if you're in like red-blue spells or red-black with lizards, definitely worthy of picking that one up. Sunspine Lynx, we played against this a couple of matches in my last draft. 5/4 players, anybody, not just your opponent. You can't gain life. Damage can't be prevented, and when it enters, it deals damage to each player equal to the number of non-basic lands. I mean, it kind of shuts down the bat deck in a way, but yeah. No, if I'm in red, I might pick it up. I don't think I would pick it first. Next pack. Lunar Convocation, really great, obviously, for the bat deck. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, each opponent loses a life. And at the beginning of the step, if you gain and lost, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. So this plus Zorline is the dream, because you can, Zorline kind of triggers this on Zorline's own. But yeah, really, really great. If you're in the bat deck, you want this. If you take it, pack one, pick one, you kind of want to force bats. But super solid card, but in that archetype only in draft. Wild card. All right, last Bloomburrow deck. This is the one that beat us the last match of our last draft. Byway Barterer, 3 mana, 3/3 Menace, and whenever you expend 4, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. So the dream is to get 2 spells, which almost always gives you expend 4, and you can just keep drawing 2 by playing 2 spells. If you hold on to getting 2 spells, it can just go crazy. The last match in my last draft, I lost. My opponent had 10 cards left in library. I had 23. They had dug 13 deeper just because of this card. Incredible card. Definitely pack one, pick one, for sure. All right, let's see Alchemy Bloomburrow. See, we have some funny cards here, probably. And you can see the alchemy symbol for that as well. Oh, it's just a wall card there. So let's see what they did on the Metal Guard. 1/1, conjure a card named Might of the Meek. When it becomes a target spell ability, put a count on it. Yep, that's really good. Traverse Valley, 1 mana. Kicker for Forage. Seek a non-basic land. Put that card above them. Yeah, that's also really solid. Thought Rattle. 2 mana sorcery. Target opponent reveals each non-land card in their hand, and you choose one of those cards. You exile that card. And then threshold of 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Seek a rat, and it perpetually gains. This spell costs 1 less to cast. Yeah, pretty good card. I don't know about pack 1, pick 1. You're locked into Dimir and really threshold, but super solid card. And Putrefying Rotboar, 4 mana, 4/5 lifelink, incredible on its own. And when this attacks, whenever a boar you control attacks, each non-land card in defending player's hand perpetually gains when you cast a spell you lose a life. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that's a fun one. I would definitely take after that one. Okay, I think we're actually going to stop there and just stick with the Bloomburrow. We'll save these for a little bit later, but yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. I hope to have more content in the very near future with a new computer setup. Until then, we'll see you next time.